Alright, so here we are once again, live on the twitch.tv/xisuma for a second time this day, because we had some issues getting this game started. I wanted to reset all the data from when I played it so you can experience it as I did from the sort of tutorial starts of the game. Forgil, Becca, Devin, Crate, Sir Firelord, thank you for the bananas. Lets me know that we're live on the twitch.tv/xisuma. I've already said that. It's early on a Sunday morning, been trying to shake that morning voice, but anyway, let's jump in and play this game. Also, audio check is appreciated. If the music is too loud in the background, let me know, we can turn it down. So yes, welcome to Dicey Dungeons, the only game show where you could win your heart's greatest desire, but will you fulfill your dreams or your nightmares? Let's find out with our host for this evening and for eternity. It's Lady Luck. Thank you. Thank you all, my dears and my darlings, and welcome back to my labyrinth of endless terror. Will our newest contestants win big or lose it all?
Oh, no.
Let's find out as we meet the warrior. That's us, by the way. That's us. We're a dice with a sword. Whoa, I'm a dice. Yes, dear. That's how this works. Tell me, warrior, what's the secret emptiness that has driven you to risk eternal imprisonment at the hands of fate? What? My dear, what are you playing for today? Oh, I'm playing to win a monster truck. And to become the strongest man in the world. Strongest dice in the world. Come on. Inspirational. Well, you know what we say here in Dicey Dungeons. Lady Luck might be against you, but it's too late to change your mind now. Cool. So yeah, the very first levels that you play are designed as a tutorial to teach you. I believe all the events that take place in the game work along a similar parameter, as the dice rolls and whatnot seem very convenient for teaching. New contestant, time to fire up the plasma blaster again. I'm probably not going to read all of those as we get further into the game. So you do this, you roll dice, you drop them onto your cards. You have like a deck of cards that you can upgrade and whatnot. It's teaching us that we have the health bar over here. You can also see the Space Marine has 3 lots of dice to roll. And we click down there when our term has ended. Short Insomniac, thank you so much for 6 months of support. Appreciate it, my dude. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, this type of card requires you to stack up the numbers turn by turn. And that's going to do 10 damage. We rolled a 1. It'll happen from time to time. The warrior has a special ability. You can re-roll up to 3 times a turn. So yeah, only our character can do this. 4, try again. 3, 1 more, what are we going to get? 6? Perfect. And then we do 6 damage. How convenient. And then we end our turn. Right, now you can see our health bar down here. We also have a limit break, which doubles our next action. So we've been hit with the plasma attack, and now we've got that. It's probably going to... yeah. It's going to ask us to use it. So we do that, and guess what? It's got 12 health. We drop that on, it gets used twice. So obviously the dice rolls there were to teach us. Now we know that we get gold for beating an enemy, we get XP. And so you might be starting to see why I like this sort of game. It's a deck builder, a sort of roguelike type experience. And look at that, we get a reward at the end. So this is going to be our second card in our deck. Now let's pop over here. What I will say is I played it through the first time and it felt it was fun, it was casual, was the other thing. Right, yeah, that's right, it needs 4 or less, so you got to re-roll that until you get something lower than 4. Or 4 or lower. There it is. So yeah, playing it through the first time, a lot of fun. Oh, it didn't really feel like it had a crazy amount of depth, but we have to see where that goes. So I'm hoping that we can... you know, blitz through this first bit, and I'll explain all the things that I've learned. So burn means that one of our dice will cost us to use, so I can use it and take damage, but what I think I'll do is try and get a 4 or a 6. Ooh, one last reroll. We got a 1. Terrible. Just terrible. Sir Jemin says, you know it's 10 AM in the UK, right? Oh, that isn't directed at me. I thought that's some fodder for a joke. I'll do that. It might just be worth taking the, you know, it's probably worth just taking the 2 hearts and pin this guy. There you go. Oh, I should have used the Fury as well. And we've leveled up, which restores all of our health. We get an extra dice, which is interesting. So now we get some rewards. Now we get our own equivalent of the dice burning. Go over here, and we get the bump. So this is all the same because it's the tutorial. So over here you'll see that cards have different sizes, but sometimes you can upgrade them to make them smaller. So you can have up to 6 cards in your deck at once. You're going to see there's lots of interesting ways the cards get put together. You mostly see that on the side of the opponent in the beginning. We got Summon Sus here for 2 years. I've waited 2 days for this. Happy 2 years for me. I'm now officially an engineering student thanks to your indirect help. Awesome, man. That's so good to hear. Congratulations. Yes. That makes me happy. I mean, I'm not way indirectly. I'm not sure what way indirectly. You know, maybe it's through doing redstone and talking about puzzles and my interest in things like architecture and engineering, but well done you, well done you. Go out there and change the world, my friend. So yeah, I'm not going to read all of this, you know, dialogue. It's not terribly important. Right, so we can see our enemy's deck up here, right? So they'll be able to freeze our dice, which turns them to 1. We've also got Fury out the gate. So I think what we'll do is we'll use it, get some of that done. Then we'll use our bump, right? So we can maximize that. Now we need an even roll, and we'll burn one of their dice. Come on, evens. Oh, it won't let me use it, so that's the end of our turn. So it would have meant they would have taken 2 damage from a dice if they chose to use it. So we're going to have all... no, just 2. 2 of our dice will be frozen, so they're down to value 1. This means, though, we can re-roll and bump. Ah, that sucks. Right, so we've got a 4 over here. We need an even to burn. And then we'll do 3 damage on that front. Pretty effective use of our dice. It tends to be what you have to do. You have to do a little bit of just value assessment, let's say. This guy is rotating through different cards, isn't he? Temporarily disables random equipment. Can use a dice to unlock. So really we're going to use just the 1. I'm going to re-roll. Okay, that's good. That's good. So if I unlock that, then we can do 8 damage, and then we can burn a dice and move on. Shameful Chasm says, I'm loving the art style of this game. It's decent, isn't it? You know, they've got like the consistency is really nice, and it's a good aesthetic. Sometimes you can play a game like this where the mechanics are all the same, the experience is the same. It can weaken our equipment, but the look of it is just not all that. So I think we'll probably just take some damage. We'll get it back, you know, because I just kind of want to wrap this up, really. So we'll do that, and then we'll finish you off. Neela Flowers, thank you ever so much for 8 months. Appreciate your support. Hope you're enjoying the stream. The music is awesome too, says Toot Crazy. Yeah, I haven't seen any messages saying that it's too loud or anything like that. Also, if it's good for streaming, I might use the music on some of our other streams as well. Cool, so look, we can get some health back there. This reminds me of South Park a little bit, the cutouts. Not quite the same, but a similar sort of aesthetic. Right, so now we've got an extra bump. So we can start to change our strategy, right? We could bump up the numbers rather than trying to hit evens. And I'm going to do that simply, you know, to play a little different from how I did personally last time. But I did get through the first scenario pretty well, pretty strong actually. I think I finished it with full health, which is cool. So yeah, we can do a re-roll, combat roll, and then we can bump. Right, put that there. So that's enabled me to do max damage, but then that's kind of it. Like, I don't have any options after. Wow, look at that. so a whole bunch of different cards. One for each number, was it? We need to look at those again. Like, so these ones ask for a specific number. And then it, you know, does the spell, essentially. So having 6 cards in your deck works pretty well for that. Let's do a roll. Okay, that's going to drop there. And we might be able to wipe this guy out, and we have. So I feel like we've probably picked a pretty good combination of cards there. And we've leveled up, so we get full health. And we get a reward. Now, last time I chose this one, I felt the shield was helpful. I still think that one seems way better. I don't like the idea of doing 6 damage to do 12 to an opponent. Yeah, that doesn't scale well, that one. So we'll not take that. We can go here. Sometimes you can get an upgrade, but early on it's yeah, so getting the shield doesn't make sense with the other card that we just got. And I think I'm going to save my coins. Take on a pirate. Hecking love this game, says Transhuman. Have you played it before, or just based on what you're seeing today? Ah, look at that. Let's roll the 2. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't. It makes sense to do that. Yeah, because then it's like, hang on, wait, we've got one more. Aha! Then we get what we want. 8 damage. Oh, brutal. Hey X, never seen any of your streams before, but I wanted to pop in and say thanks for all you've done and are doing for the Minecraft community. Thank you again, Transhuman. Right, what's going on? I was looking at chat. We've got Fury. So we'll double up. Oh, take you out like that. We win! Easy peasy lemon squeezy. You've played it quite a bit, but not been able to beat many of the bonus challenges. Ah, interesting. Right, so before we head to the next area, we will do that with max health. Aha, an anvil. That's what we want. So I'm just looking at the layout here and actually thinking, I don't remember seeing these 2 mobs before. But I want to get to that anvil, so let's try the fireman, level 3. Morebrick77, thank you for 39 months of support, my dude. Greatly appreciated. Ah, it's weak to ice. Would have been nice to have known that beforehand. How do I want to do it? Because I could just get a 4. If you look at what our options are, it's a 6 and a 4 that we need every time. So I don't need to re-roll. So we kind of got potentially more dice than we need. I don't know. It looks like we're just set up to do max damage every time. Effectively. Except this time 2 of ours are burned, and I might just take the burn. Actually, no. I think I'll roll the dice on just killing him in the next turn, because that's going to happen either way. Then again, you know, we're getting burned twice here. Okay, I'm going to use my limit break and knock him out. Nice. The music and sound design for this game are highly rated in all the reviews I'm seeing. I agree, says Transit Biker. Yeah, it's a very well polished game. Like, just through playing the first thing, it was fun. Like, the first level, start to end, and there's like 36 in total, I think. The one thing I would say, it felt like its depth was maybe a little lacking, but that's just my initial thing. Anyway, so we can now upgrade, and that's the one that I want to do. I want to make this battle axe a smaller card. You look over here, you can use bump twice as well, but we'll upgrade that. Okay. Then we go to our equipment and we drop in the matchstick. So yeah, now we look like that. I used that one a lot last time. I'm going to try and play slightly different today. So we could jump onto the bully and then get out of here, but you know, I'm gonna take on everything each time. So this should be an easy fight. Let's see what their moves are. It's going to blind our dice. We'll find out what that is in a moment. Okay, so I think what we want to do is have a re-roll. Huh. It's too high. Well, I might save it for the even, right? Yeah, there you go. We save it for the even. And so, very effective use of our deck. Oh, it's reusable. Nice. Right, we've been streaming for 15 minutes. I've got a hot cup of tea. It's time to drink it. The way you use the dice in this game is so creative. I love how you can do some really silly things to get extra dice, like bumping a 6 and getting a 6 and a 1. Yeah. Or trying to split in a 1.5. You know, maybe I just need to explore the game a little deeper, right? So we can get our 6, we can get our 4. What we don't have is our... Oh, that was enough. What tea am I drinking today? It's the caramel one. And now we're level 4. Extra dice. Brilliant. Brilliant. I've not seen that one before. Max 5, do 3 times... Whoa. Let's think about how we're using our current sword, right? So, if we roll a 6... It doesn't vibe well with the battle axe because that's a max 4, but I guess you can use it on the matchstick. So I know 6 seems like a lot, but when you consider that what's below it is multiplied by 3, it's not really about utilizing that high number. Right, and we got a 5 out the gate. So are we actually going to do? It's once per battle. I sort of just internalized that as per turn. So we'd only be out... Okay, that is no longer a great card in my opinion. However, kind of doing alright. Bump that, and 2 of its dice are going to be burned. So that crystal sword would be great earlier on when there's less HP. Right, now we've got a fury, but we don't have a 4. So re-roll that. Oh, actually, I'd just bump it, wouldn't I? Oh, I don't even need to use the fury. Let's see if the fury comes with us to the next round. Right, I do want to get some more health before we head out of here. Might as well maximize it going into the next area. So, we're going to ditch the crystal sword and... Yeah, we'll go with the regular sword again. And we're looking to see if that limit break comes along with us. Right. Okay, this layout feels very different from the one I played before, so there probably is a lot of randomness. We'll take on the easy foe first. I've done the Snowman before, but I'm not seeing the Keymaster. We're on floor 4 of 6, by the way. Okay, so our limit break came with us. We have a 4. So let's use it. And then roll the last dice. Hey, look at that. Great use of the dice. So the Keymaster only has 1 dice and it was burned. Oh, interesting. It has a reroll feature on that, I think. Well, this guy is toast. I feel like I'm playing much faster than I did before, but that's probably because I'm remembering all my tactics and whatnot. So let's see what we have the option to do. So we can swap our Battle Axe Plus for a Hammer Plus. Do Shock. I forget how Shock works. Which one was Shock? I think I'm gonna no deal. No deal. But we'll keep an eye out for Shock whenever we come across it. I'm sitting here gulping down this tea. It's perfect drinking temperature. So, I think we'll start off with that. Then we'll have a re-roll. Aiming to get a 6. I could actually just bump twice. That makes so much sense. Cool. This game gets you doing a little bit of basic math in your head, doesn't it? You know, you look at your dice, you've got to figure out what's the best way to use them. And we're just looking for that maximal effect each time. Maximal damage, even. Alright, so we've got all 1s. So we probably want to start off with the re-rolls. Wow. Brutal. I think you always want to use the double. But, I kind of... Yeah, do you know what? I'm going to actually use the burn dice. So we're going to go burn a couple of his 4 dice, do a little bit of damage like that. Might have not been the best use, but that's okay. Taish _ welcome to the stream. Also Phantom, welcome to the stream as well. I was looking at the chat, I didn't see what damage it did to us. So we've got a Fury here, we can use our limit break. Right, let's reroll our 1. We've got a 4. Let's go for it. Right, I'm going to try for a little bit of luck, reroll the 2. I think I'm going to bump 2 so we got all evens. Oh, very close to killing him. Actually, he might die now if he uses one of those burn ones. Is the AI smart enough to know it shouldn't do that? Seems so. Right, let's just wrap it up. Killed you with a 1. Synthin says, hope you're doing well today. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Went for a walk, did some stretching. Now we're streaming. Okay then. How do we play this? I think a couple of re-rolls to begin with. There you go, we got our 4. We can easily get our 6. And a couple of evens. Lord Bird, you were in trouble, my friend. Loud Bird. I'm calling him Lord Bird anyway. Loud Bird's got... Listen to some music. That's why he's so loud. What? Oh, it made... Okay, so... Right, weaken. Also, notice this. Dodge the next attack. So, let's do that. Then this. Oh, it made it a max 3. Interestingly, that works out very well for us. Oh, and I can't reuse the dice. Didn't notice that bit. Okay, so it's silencing us and then it's dodging. We've got to pay attention to that, and we've got everything. Cannot use special character skills or limit breaks. And temporary weakens random equipment. Right. So it's going to dodge the first attack. Oh, 2 to break the silence? I think what I'll do is focus on getting the damage done, right? And then we don't have an even, but that's okay. Yeah, based on how it uses its cards, it might have been smarter to use the burn to do damage on it. Wow, our health's really low. Okay, but luckily we can... Oh wait, we've got to think about the dodge. Yikes. Hopefully that'll save us this round. Dang, my health got low. I wasn't paying the fullest of attention, really. Dodge next attack, and it's weakening. Right. Goodness me. Okay. Did it weaken that one? No, it didn't. Yikes. Almost came to an end there. I didn't think that one was going to be too tough. Right, good time for a level up. Well, I think we're going to take the upgrade equipment here. Bash with shield, do shield damage. Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm going to upgrade what we currently got. So we could make it so that a bump can be used twice this turn. Then we wouldn't need 2 of those. You can't upgrade that anymore. Doesn't have to be evens on that. That hasn't been too much of a problem. Remember, in our backpack, we've also got the spiked shield. I really liked this card when I played before. Once per battle, but it's smaller. That's tempting. I think I'm going to upgrade the bump. I almost want to save this upgrade to see what else we can get. Yeah, let's upgrade the bump. Because that's like a bit of a support card. It also means if we get another small card, we've kind of still got the same amount of bumps. Right, what's over here? Ooh. I like that. I'm gonna throw that in. So let's take out our bump, because it's almost like we've got the same deck, but now we've got 1 extra option. We don't need the health, luckily. Right, I want to make my way to this treasure one first, so we're going to go for the Rhino Beetle. That's amazing. Rhino Beetle. So now everything lines up a little different. We've got a 4 and a 3. And we're starting off with our limit break. That carries over. Wait a minute, Fury. Oh yeah, Fury is it. Then we'll do that. It's now poisoned. Right, so it takes an extra bit of damage. So that kind of turns a 3 into a 4, essentially. Now, I could bump this up to a 5, or I could roll the dice. I think I'm going to play my luck a little bit. Okay, I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to take a 5 and a 4. 5 damage, and we get that as well. This guy's going to take potentially 2 extra damage, so there goes the poison. Right, and it's got that, so we take 6. Yeah, we wanna finish this guy up quick, I think. I don't have a way to heal myself, which is something that I had last time. Okay, okay. So if I bump my 3 and my 5, then we're gonna do a lot of damage. Put the 3 on there, and then the 2 on there. That one, okay, and it's potentially about to die. What are you gonna do, Rhino? You gonna use that card? Okay, we take extra damage. Oh no! Just in time. And it locked one of our dice. That's a feature. We'll save the limit break as we're getting out of here. Yeah, I need a healing card, I think. It's starting to take way more damage, where I had this card that could heal you before. That's interesting. Well, I take it anyway, don't I? That's a very curious one. Okay, we want to see what's available in this shop, so let's go to the Wicker Man. Yeah, I'm getting different set of cards and stuff this time. Wicker Man is weak to fire. That's good because we got the burn, and it's reusable. Right, so we want to take advantage of that. Okay, I'm going to bump. Yeah, I'm going to bump that. Fury. Then this, so we're making sure we get some proper damage in. Then we're going to bump that, and that means that we've got 2 fire damage on it. Now that should double. Right, if it's weak to fire, does that mean it's 4? No, it says 2. Down to 19 health. Let's put a bump on it. And then we're done. We're done. How do you play this game, says 1010. You should be able to see what's happening on the screen, right? If you've got any specific questions, I'm happy to answer. I think I'm going to take the... Well, we might as well go to the shop first, right? Ah, we can buy health here. We can't get the thing that I really want. But there's an upgrade here. We shouldn't really leave this level without using it. So let's think strategy. What could we... I mean... What's it like if we upgrade that thing? I think I have to buy it before I can see it. So, what kind of synergy have we got here? It would be a small one. So maybe if we ditch the claw, which I could potentially upgrade. Removing that max would be really good for it. I don't feel like the sword is one I want to upgrade. I kind of feel like maybe upgrading the spiked shield might be smart, but this one... Just thinking, repeat next action. So if we upgrade it, the number will probably go down. So it'll probably be like an 8. And then that means we could probably double up on this a lot more. But then do I want something defensive? Do I want more control over my dice? Part of me's thinking that I might be... Actually, you know what? When you end, you start over again. So really, I should be spending all of these coins. Okay. Okay, that's good thinking right there. I am going to upgrade, I think, the spiked... Yeah, let's pivot strategy. I'm going to go spiked shield and that thing. Now, we have 2 upgrades coming our way, but which one do we use first? In fact, I'm even going to buy that. No. Can I last one more round? I don't want to risk it, so I'm going to buy that. And then I'm going to buy this. It might be that you can back out before you actually upgrade. So it's the spiked shield, or that. It goes down to a 9. I'm going to go with this one first. Right, so then we're going to get the second upgrade for that other card after we fight the singer. Level 5. So this could be a tough one. Right, and now my brain has to do a little bit more math, right? So I could use the 5 to give myself a shield. Ah, now we've got a 6 for damage. Kind of wanted a 4. Okay, 2 5s. Let's see what we get on the last reroll. A 4, perfect. Okay, so we'll do that. Then I think I'm going to shield up. Alright. And then... does that carry over? I think it does. I think it carries over. Interesting. We have to learn these things, right? What does the 12 in the chocolate cookie mean? So, as you see, that's got a 20. It's the card holds the number value. So you have to give it 20. So I could give it a 1, and then next time we play it's 11. Right, so we're going to bump that. And we're going to get a double action. Ah! You have to learn. It doubled our use of bump. It's kind of not what I wanted. Yikes. Well, reroll that. I mean, essentially, you know, now I'm good for the next round again. That was odd. That was very odd. Yeah, so with this weakening our cards, it means our doubling action is probably going to be limited. It's not doing a lot of damage to us though, so that's good. Right, so now we need a 4. And we don't want to make the same mistake we did last time, so I'm going to re-roll that. I'm going to re-roll it again. This doesn't count for a double. In fact, I'm even going to re-roll that. Boo. Oh well, it did a reasonable amount of damage. Now I don't have a 3 for the claw. And I can't use that, right? Dice value... No, I can't. Max 3. That's okay. I can actually give it a push and do that. Alright, not so bad, but learning curves, right? Cuplex says, does it allow you to have an extra dice? You earn more dice as you go along. It doesn't apply to rolling dice, I think, unless you time your use of it very well. Right, limit break is excellent about now. We will do that, then use the limit break. Right, now we've got max freeze everywhere, so I kind of need to roll this stuff and then... Oh, do you know what? We can just end it now. I was going to time it with that one. Liger Gaming! My dude, thank you for all you do. How is the edit on the video coming, by the way? If you want to let me know in the staff channel chat or in the chat, I'd love to know. I'm super excited for that video to go out. Also, if I missed it, Ism-ish, thank you for 18 months. Yeah, and thank you again, Liger, man. I love the editing's looking great. Okay, so we know what our plan is. We're going to come in here and we're going to upgrade the chocolate cookie now. Aha. And now we're going to fight Paper Knight. Gosh, I'm worried about this one. I've got so much less health than I had before. What I can do, if we die this run, I'm going to restore my save data and just go into the next part of the game. So that'll be interesting. Okay. Right, focus time. Also, I'm looking out for Liger's reply. So we can do a whole bunch of damage over here. Or I can shield up the Paper Knight. Do 9 damage. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. So I think I want to shield up. Could I double the next action, though? I could put 11 on it. Okay, I think I'm going to do this. Right, so we got 10 shield. I feel like I really needed that. And then we're obviously going to bump twice to get the battle axe. Yeah, that felt like a decent move, you know. So there, we're still shielded, but now we've got 1 dice locked. So what can we do with this? I'm gonna re-roll. We can get a bump for a 4. I don't think we're gonna get a 9 again. Come on, give us something a little better than that. 2? So I think what I'm gonna go for is a bump and that. And odds is shield. So I'll bump this. And then we've got shield and a little extra damage. It's also poisoned, right? Alright, cool, Liger, I got your message. Yeah, I mean, when you think it's ready, it's ready. Like, I don't think you'll need me to, like, final review it or anything, but yeah, okay, right, we just took a fair bit of damage there. Gosh. We're struggling. We're struggling here. I'm almost tempted just to... I'll tell you what, well, let's use a reroll. Okay, I kind of wanted a 5. I mean, I could bump it twice. I can also bump a 6 and get an extra dice, which is interesting if you consider that you could roll it. Now I've got 2... Dang it, I'm not sure I wanted that. Here's the thing, though. I can... I can still get 1 extra dice. Okay, that makes total sense to do that. So I can do that. Yeah, then I'm going to have to use the other 6. So I can double the amount of shield and then do a tiny bit of damage following up, right? Interesting how that works. I've got to remember bumping 6s. That's really clever, that. Yikes. That shield saved us. So we haven't lost health, but we've got 1 dice locked. So I could bump a 6 and get a 1. Then I could bump the 3 to a 4. And I can roll these 1s. So let's roll the 1s and see. Okay, that's great. We've got a 4 and a... Oh, wow. So we've got a 9. I mean, I could throw some damage at this guy now. Okay, that means we double 6, so 12. Yeah, look at that. Down to 6 health. So, going on the offense. Going on the offensive. Please don't do too much damage to me. Ugh. Right, we should be able to knock this guy out. 6s and 5s. Let's just do the damage, you know. The bottom of the screen is a bit cut off. Yes, it is. Unfortunately, you know, that can happen. I can probably modify that a bit. I'm not sure if this is going to work on the fly. Let's go with something like that. I mean, games get cut off because they render at a particular aspect ratio. And if you know, I've got the bar across the top of the screen, and that kind of takes away from it a little bit. But I've modified it, so you should be able to see a little more of the bottom of the screen. Okay, was there anything here that was good, worthwhile? Nah. So we'll... Oh, we don't need the health now either, because we leveled up. Is this the boss? It is, and I didn't fight Madison last time I thought a boss. Okay, so if we look at if we review our equipment quickly, I think the claw might be worth swapping with something. Possibly the bump for more flexibility. But it depends on, like, if we play an opponent that disables our cards, you want more attacking options. So I think we'll stick with what we got and see how it goes. She's the most annoying. I suggest matchstick against us as Cuplex. I wish I'd have seen your suggestion a moment ago. 12 years old and I'm here to make sure you lose. The boss that I played, I actually kind of like tore him apart, but I also had this health card that was super useful. So even will damage, burn a dice and add 1 for each use. That sounds... And they've got a chocolate cookie. Right, anyway, you know, we'll do the best we can. It sounds like we might be smart to use the old spiked shield, which is odd. So 5 is our best. Therefore, we need a 9 to repeat the action. So let's roll the 1. So I could take a 9 with the freeze. Or, remember, I've got 2 bumps here. So I can get an 8. So do I roll? I'm going to roll... Or I could go for... No, I want to keep that 5. So that's a 9. Okay, right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the 9. Put it onto the shield. Going to bump that for 8 damage. And then add some poison. So that was pretty maximal right there in terms of defense and attack. I mean, that was... We kind of want that every time. Yikes. Okay, so how does that affect us? That means we've got 2 burn. So what can we do with just 3 dice? I can bump for a 4 to do that damage. I can put the 3 on with the claw. And then if I have another odd one, I can get the shield. Do I want to roll again and try and get a 9? Sorry, a 6. I don't think we're going to be able to reach this if I want to keep my options intact. So we will shield up, do that damage, do this damage. That was pretty reasonable considering I had 2 dice burned there, so we avoided taking any damage. Right, and then here we go again with 2 dice being burned. Right, so we've taken our first bit of damage, but now we have a 9. And I could bump that to a 3. In fact, I could bump that... Okay, I'm going to do this. I'm just going to not think... I'm not going to do the math, but I'm going to do that and roll a dice. Okay, that looks very strong now. So we could potentially put the 6 and the 3 on to repeat and shield up. I think I'll take that option. I want to go for like the slower battle, but keep myself shielded from damage. So now we've got 10 again. And I've still got a bump, so we can do 6 damage with that. I'd say that's pretty reasonable. You can use those dice. You have shield. Doesn't burn bypass shield, though. Maybe it's a different one that does. Well, I'll keep that in mind, Cuplex. But here's the thing. Look, they're doing enough damage to get through. Me. Right, so I think I'm going to immediately do that again. Because it's excellent to have that extra dice. Okay, and then if you roll a 6, you go again kind of thing. So now we've got the 9 to repeat an action. And we want to odd for shield. So I think I'm going to go for 6 shield. I might be having the wrong approach here, but to me it feels like that's the way to go. I guess I should consider using the burned ones if it makes sense. Like, I might have been able to get more shield. Right? Even though I damaged myself. Yikes, we are taking the damage now. We need to make this count this time. I wonder if you can stack repeat next action with Fury. But anyway, we get to do that twice this turn potentially. However, we don't really have the dice roll for it. So what I could do is Battle Axe. Yeah, okay, I see what to do here. Let's use the Fury. No, wait, what am I thinking? I'm thinking I've got double when I don't. So we want to... I'm going to go with Shield again. But dang it, I forgot to bump first. Okay, it just means we're doing more damage then. Oh, what a wally. What? Oh, I was supposed to do that the other way around. Anyway, we've done a lot of damage to it. So maybe, maybe we get another double action and take it out next turn, which... Maybe that's the better strategy all along, to do more damage to it. Because now I'm down to 10 hit points. So I kind of need to get it done this round, which it looks like we can do. Because that will do all the damage. And we've beaten her! We've beaten that 12-year-old girl! What an accomplishment in life. Beating a child in a game of dice and cards. So yeah, there's 35 increasingly difficult episodes to go. I think it took me about an hour to play this yesterday. So we've done it a little faster. So hopefully we'll get through another level at least. This time though it's going to be with a different character, I believe. Uh-huh. It always ends on that, I'm pretty sure. Right, so yeah, you can play with that one again, but you don't... Oh, I've got to click next. You don't really... I think you have to play with all the other ones first before you can start going through the levels. So if I click on start here, you see these are locked. So we've done that one already. They're all locked, so we'll play with the thief now. So this will have a different strategy. Thank you for the GGs in chat. Appreciate it. Hopeful challenger. Okay, I'm gonna skip the dialogue for now. I'm interested in getting through the game. In fact, for this next challenge, I should be standing, really. Sitting down at my desk. Gonna change that. I love this game. I played through most of it. No spoilers for you, says Colourful. It strikes me as the kind of game where... I wouldn't say spoilers, right? Like, I don't think there's much in the way of a plot twist. It's spoilers in terms of, I don't know, maybe cards and dice, or maybe, I don't know, maybe something really big is in the game. Oh, apparently it says that the music is Crinkles in the bottom left. Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. That's the last thing that played on the system, so it puts it there. I mean, I guess I could turn that off, but whatever. Can I turn it off? I'll forget to turn it back on, that's the problem. Alright. Now we're the thief. I'm here to thief some stuff. Right, let's get into it. So, we've got a frog, we've got a magician, a trapdoor, a chest. What equipment do I have? We've got the dagger. So, max 3 damage. But you can reuse it over and over again. And split a dice in... Oh, that sounds cool. Okay. Okay. I guess they've picked out many interesting mechanics, right? Unlucky roll. Oh, okay. Oh, I also have a small shield? That's interesting. I'm going to... 1 there, and 2 here. Yeah, I guess I now have to, like, realign my thinking. As I have different options available. Also, these bosses are probably, or opponents are probably going to become, like, tougher each time, right? We'll do that. And I'll shield up. I wonder what happens if you split an odd in 2. Now, what's this? Roll 4 extra 1s. Oh! Wait, does that mean 4 extra down here? Whoa, okay. This one doesn't have the ability to re-roll these. So if I split that in 2... I mean, wow, okay, you can have a lot of dice. I mean, we're just going to knock it out, right? So that's interesting. So we need to think about what cards we pick and upgrade and stuff in terms of this new approach to playing. Like, what can really make the most of having... Is that different from last time now? It's saying odd. Anyway, I'm splitting that in 2. Oh, so that didn't really do anything. Anyway, that was 3. Now that adds 3 regardless of what I roll. Interesting. The thief steals an enemy ability, says Cuplex. Oh, right. Where does it... That's why this is different. Ah! I must... When I was skipping... What's the flag over here do? I don't want to click that. That probably means surrender, doesn't it? When I was flicking through the dialogue, I probably missed that. Let's split that in 2. We should get... Oh, 4 and a 1? Well, I guess... That is what I'm going to do. This is a very interesting game. What happens if I split a 1 in 2? I must find out. Ah, you just get... Okay, that's cool. I feel like... Oh yeah, that's not reusable. I was thinking of dumping a bunch on that one, but it's not reusable. Yeah, so this guy's getting shielded up as well. Give me some freeze, yo. Magic missile, even. Do 5 damage. Oh, I don't have an even. Oh, look at my dice. How lame. We need another unlucky roll, my man. Odds add free shield. I'm going to go for the split here. Oh, give me a 4 and a 1. Yeah, I think I need to keep taking that shield. Might be smarter at this point. Oh, 5 damage. Yikes. Yeah, so I think this time it makes sense to do that, right? Gotta be smart. The flag is a runaway option, but you still have to survive at least one turn from the opponent before running away. Oh, okay, interesting. I can think of a scenario in which... Ooh. I might have been smart to actually have saved that for the next level, right? I should have saved that. I forgot to split the 1. Yeah, I'll have to slowly get used to it, you know. Anyway, we've got an extra dice. So yeah, let's say you got an option where you... There's a monster guarding something like this, like a card. And, oh yeah, automatically equipped. Steal 1 gold once per battle. Cool. Then you might want to run away because it's not worth the reward or something. Okay, so all paths lead to everything, essentially. Although you don't have to go both ways, do you? You could fight one. But I like fighting all of the stuff. And we've fought a wizard and a baby squid before. I wonder if this game has a directory of all the things that you've encountered. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so the thunder spell is its, which we could actually do immediately. Okay, let's do that. And then let's lockpick. I think I might... Yeah, I don't really have an option. There you go. Now I've earned some gold, so I need to make that gold count later on, right? The XP gain and free heal before the boss for every enemy is usually worth it. Yes. Yeah, no, it strikes me as the kind of game where fighting all the bosses and leveling up... Sorry, all the opponents and leveling up seems to make sense. Because you get stronger. If you survive, you get stronger by leveling up and, you know, unlocking more options like some of the things that are hidden behind them. Okay. That seems reasonable to me. Where did you even find this game? It's so cute, says Neen Tarts. Oh, that I should have mentioned it at the beginning. It's on sale at the moment on Steam summer sale. I've actually known about this game for a long time. I can't remember when I first caught it, but yeah. Right, guess what we're going to do? We're going to do a whole bunch of damage. Oh, get wrecked, fool. Yeah, you need to fight every enemy to get max level and make sure you're at full health for the boss. Skipping one early will come back to bite you later, says Friday X. Interesting. Yeah, it certainly gives you that kind of feeling. Oh, Pool of Mirrors will give us... Wait, when do I get it? This turn or next turn? Either way... Oh no, it's not lights out. It's close to lights out. It says +1 dice this fight. Maybe it means for the rest of the fight, like the rest of the battle. Interesting. That's a very powerful one. Okay, 4 poison will kill it, I believe. So... Wait, no, it didn't. Is it immune? Oh, dang it. I think I might have just made a big mistake. I should have held on to that, maybe. Oh, I haven't actually used it yet. Thank goodness. He dodged it. Ah, excellent. Thank you. Chat, you're so much more attentive than me. But I guess it's because you're not looking at a chat at the same time. Stop criticising me. Healing crystal. Right, now, this worked really well. Oh, man. And that's probably once per turn. But you upgrade it, you probably get rid of the max. Roll 2 1s. If you've got a 6, you can turn it in. That's sort of the same as splitting one. Oh no, that's additive, so you can add up to a 6 and get 2 ones. That might fit well into what we're doing. And duplicate a dice, so I'm guessing you put it in there and you get it back. Let's go have a look at how much space we have currently. So we've got enough for 3 slots. And it might not be wise to actually jump into spending all of our coin, because we might want to save it for an anvil. I feel like this one is good. Cuplex says counterfeit is great. Duplicate dice is good. I'm gonna trust Joel. I always go for like defensive health type things. But let's go with counterfeit. Alright, yeah, we're doing that. And it's already equipped. So I can pick up some health. I kind of feel like I need both of those like right now. So otherwise we're going to have to come back here and buy that other card, right? Does anyone know if this game is on PlayStation? I don't, but you could probably search on the Googles for it. Right, so we can use their headbutt. Interesting, so I could put a 2 on that. I can steal a coin. I really gotta think everything through. It's all kind of different to me. And I can actually give myself loads of 1s immediately. So, would I want to duplicate a dice? If I duplicated 5s, it wouldn't really help. If I duplicated the 2s, I could do a tiny bit more damage. I think I'm going to do that first of all. So that over there, if I duplicate that now we're doing, right, proper damage. Proper damage, son. I'm going to steal. And then I think I'll hold on to the unlucky roll for now. So 10 points of damage, pretty good start. Okay, it's going to blind me and it gets a 6. Dang. I am taking damage. This is tough. Max 3. Duplicate it, then do that. I think I'm going to duplicate that. Split this in half. Oh, that means they're odds. Didn't really think that through. Yeah, we'll hold on to that unlucky roll a little bit further. You can use blinded dice, by the way. Oh, yes, of course you can. You also learn about what they are, which is interesting. So I could duplicate that, do 12, and knock it out, basically. See you later. Right, very low health. I don't think we're going to get much further. Don't know if I'm using the dice correct or not. Reduces the countdowns. What are the countdowns? I'm going to take that just because I want to learn. Reduces the countdowns. Is that max 3? Is that a countdown? Heal when you level. Oh, yeah, we leveled up. Perfect. Just in time to fight this sucker. Stereo head. We're going to knock you out, buddy. Alright, we've got the limit break, we've got all the things, we've got the sonic wave as well. So do that amount to damage and weaken the enemy, which will, you know, slow its abilities. Do I need to use the 4 multiple times? I don't think so. The even would be good. I think what I'm going to do is that to begin with. Duplicate these. Split 1 in 2. Wait, this one here. Is putting a 6 in that? Oh, it's the one where you put in multiple dice. Got ya. So we don't actually have that, so the crowbar's kind of useless. Right, a 6 and a 5 isn't actually great for me right now. So we do that. So I guess this one has some synergy if you had lots of those countdown ones together, right? You put your high number on that first, then everything else is cheaper. I don't know if I should use that now or next round. The thing is, you just get 1s and you tend to chuck them in the dagger, so it probably makes more sense to just use them as they come along, right? Yeah, that seems smart to me. Right, and we've weakened one of its. That's good. It's weakened one of ours. What will it be? Lockpick is now weakened. So we can't split up these dice, but we can duplicate one. Right, so I think what I'm going to do is duplicate that. Do a fair bit of damage, and then I can only use that the once. It's down to 10 hit points. Okay. 6 and a 5. And we can't split. So I can duplicate them, but they're too high for either of the abilities. So I'd be smart to duplicate that, funny enough. I'm just going to do that anyway. It might mean the card disappears for the rest of the battle. A 3 is good. Okay, so that one you can use each round. Good to know. Ah, the dagger's been reduced. Look at this. Oh, see you later, stereo head. Right, and then we click up here. Bandage, odds, heal +1, reusable. I'll take that. That's a bit on the weak side. Wasn't the one that we saw earlier like healing crystal? So you could get free health per turn. Oh no, that's not what I was trying to do. Because I need to heal up. It feels like so. Considering crowbar is currently useless, we'll drop in bandage. Combined with your limit break, it's decent. That's true. Yeah, that's like 4 health at once. So vacuum, sneezy, the anvil. Yeti. Let's go for Sneezy first, because that's 2 extra health, and it's a lower mob. Get the card in the shop in case. It might have been smart to have done that, yeah. So I think I'm going to split that one first of all. Nice. Let's do that. Right, so I'm going to use these to heal. Do some damage. And I think I'll steal some gold. But at some point, doing that every round is probably not worth it. Better to do it earlier on than probably later on, right? So we've got our unlucky roll now. And we've got 4 and a 3. So we probably want to duplicate that. Split this. Wow. Yeah! Get wrecked, buddy. I think I'll put a couple on that as well, actually. Because we'll probably knock it out next turn now it's got 5. He hasn't encountered the rotten apple yet, says Cuplex. I'm sure I will soon. Dang. Alright, So we can duplicate the 3. Okay, and then I'll split that in 2. So to knock this guy out, I need 5. Therefore, do those first and max out our health a little bit. That's actually, that's actually a pretty good card. I wish I'd have brought the one in the shop now, seeing how well it fits into the deck and keeps us in good shape. We could also upgrade it now. So the dagger +1 is probably really good because we use that constantly. It works with our limit break. That's a lot of extra damage created. That's not worth it. Split a dice in 2 on 6. Split a dice in 3. Okay, that just eliminates the odd. And that just reduces the... I think I'm going to go with the dagger, honestly. Like, we might find a better attack later on, but that feels like it's got some good synergy. Exit the anvil and get the chest first, someone says. Well, that means I've got to fight this... Oh, there's this over here. I've Got to fight that sucker, haven't I? That's the one that I got me through last time, but I don't think it'll work as well on this. That would work well with our ones that we roll. But I think I want to put it on the dagger. That's interesting though. That might have some synergy with other stuff that we got. Remember you got crowbar, so if you have first aid kit and staff, it's really good. Okay, let's think about that, because the staff is there, so... Oh, okay, yeah, okay, let's pivot strategy here then, because I tend to like gravitate to playing one way, and so I'll take the opportunity to play a different way. So we'll buy the staff and the first aid kit, because that works on the same system. Yeah, alright, so we're buying a lot of stuff. I don't think you get to sell stuff, though. Right, let's start again. Just get rid of everything for a second. So we get the staff. We can upgrade one of these, which will probably be... Okay, let's go over here. So if we upgrade the staff, it does more damage. And then the first aid kit would be a good upgrade, but where's the one that does crowbar? So we can reduce with 2 uses this turn. Which one's going to have the best synergy? This affects the other two. God, so much decisions to make, right? I'm going to upgrade the crowbar. That feels like it's the one that applies to the other two things, right? So now we've got to have the crowbar in. I feel like we still need that. Oh, sorry. No. We're using the first aid kit now. Probably don't need to do pickpocket as much. Splitting a dice in 2 would be good. And so would duplicating. So... Oh, no. We've only got 1, right? So if I put all of my... If I have 1 attacking option... I think it's good to have 2 attacking options. So rather than counterfeit, I'm going to go with that and that, yeah? Yeah, okay, that feels like smart way to play it. So now we head over here. I'm gonna leave the health for now. Okay, so now everything is completely different. We can put a 5 on the crowbar. Now, what happens if I put a 3 on it as well? Will it then activate the staff? Let's see if that happens. Oh, I wonder if draining health means we get it. Interesting. Split that in 2. Now, let's drain 1 health. So it should go 23, we should go 23. Yeah, okay, so it takes it and gives it to us. That's what you'd expect. And we'll put that on so we do some damage. Interesting. That means we burned one of their dice too, that's good. Right, 2 blind dice. Sounds like a a kid's rhyme or something. It was a 2. Wow, down to a 1. I'm going to heal up there. Oh, and I could do that now and heal 8 health. Yeah, let's do that now. Pretty good. Our health went way up, theirs went way down. Nice. 2 blind dice, I love it. 2 blind dice. No, how's that song go? 3 blind mice, 3... I can't remember. Right, I'm thinking... We can only use that over there once. So I'm going to use that first. I don't think splitting that in 2 really matters. Let's go for that and that. I'm hoping maybe we can use the first aid kit again before we get out of here. You see, when you play a weak opponent where you can kind of get through the rounds, in my mind it makes sense to maybe hang in there a little bit. Right, I think this will be our round right here. Because So now I get to heal. Right, and then drain 3 health. And that's it. So we came out of there with a lot of health. Very good. And then we leveled up anyway. God. We leveled up anyway. Get 2 times... 2... get 2 something next turn. Oh, you're sort of predicting what dice you're getting. You're setting yourself up to get those dice next turn. That felt less effective this time around, due to wanting to use that. I think we should ditch lockpick and put in lantern. Oh, notice how like they're color coded as well, and now we've got like quite a mix of things. Okay, we don't need the health. Was there an anvil option over here? I don't think there was. I would have probably used that. Okay, so we're gonna go and fight the Yeti. Yeti is weak to fire. Good thing we've got some. Okay, so if I put the 5 in now, we're sort of preparing that for... Ooh. Oh! Right, okay, let's put in the 5 for next turn. Yeah. Now, we can't use the 4 on the dagger, so it goes into the crowbar. We're going to use 2 dice over here, and I think I'm going to put the 2 in the crowbar as well, as we don't need to do all the damage straight away. And it had to unfreeze its dice, right? That means they're all 1s, which actually gives it that one, funny enough. So now all of ours are frozen, except the... No, the 5's got frozen! Ah! Pains me. Well, I think I'm going to do that so that we use this on it. Burn a dice. Might as well use that. And then put these on this. Yeah. Unlucky, peeps are saying. Well, technically I gave it freeze all dice, right? Like, I didn't think about how that would backfire. So all my dice are frozen again. Great. Now it's like, Funny enough, I think it would be smart to just tick these numbers down at this point, because we want to use the first aid kit before we head out of here. The lantern was used already. Oh, you only get to use it once. Right, once per game, is that it? Yeah, we only use the lantern once per game. Dang, and it is hurting us. So when I use that and I freeze its dice, I haven't learnt my lesson. I'm increasing its chances. Yeah. Right, I do want to get that heal before we're out of here. Unless the staff gets activated first, that might be a thing. Yeah, so look, it can't freeze all my dice. And we got the unlucky roll. It froze 2 of them. And we got the limit break. Right, so let's drop 2 up here so I can get that heal. I don't think I got the heal. I didn't get the heal. Dang it. Well, anyway, we leave all this stuff behind, so we go in pretty much the same. So I wonder if I move this around, would it give priority to the first aid kit? We'll put that first. Staff last. Yeah. So now I'm wondering, is the land once per battle? Is that actually worth it? I think lockpick might be better. We'll hold on to it for another round. Down to floor 4 we go. Where are we? We're here in the middle. Haunted jar. Loud bird. Let's fight the level 3 one. Chapter Corey, thank you ever so much for 23 months of support. Currently watching while I write his business emails. Awesome, my dude. You take care of your business. Also, Space Explorer, thank you for 10 months. Oh, this song's the jam. This song right here is the jam. 10 minutes ago, I totally zoned out, right? God, I'm terrible at this. 24, double blind poison. So we're obviously not going to use that card. That being said, the crowbar affects all of them, funny enough. Hey, we got 6s. Oh my goodness me. Right, 1 goes here. 1, 2, and a 3. Do I want to use the unlucky roll? I got a feeling I don't right now. You're not doing anything just yet, my friend. Not yet. Wow, look at all the 6s. Well then. Yeah, that's something. You only get to use it once, right? And then my other ones are max 3s, funny enough. Huh. Bit weird to be sitting on such high cards like that. Oh, now it's going to poison me big time. Wow, that could be really bad. Because I'll take that much at the beginning of each turn. So we're going to want to wipe this guy out quick. So I could put 6 onto the staff. Or just do the damage directly. I feel like we're going to need another heal before we head out of here. So let's do that. And then that. You got to remember that high dice does not mean better. The thief plays better with low to medium dice, says Cuplex. That's a very good point. Because you think you want high numbers on this one, but maybe not. Right, so just adding up the numbers. It's not going to be enough this time. But we'll do that to bring the first aid kit along. Yeah, so we're pretty much going to be knocking this guy out next time, as I just want to get the first aid kit done. Don't make me live to regret it. I mean, that's 8 poison was at there. Oh, is it actually just doing 1 damage? But it lasts that many. Huh. That works out better for me anyway. There we go. Wait, did the first aid kit... Oh, I wasn't paying attention to the numbers. 8 health. I feel like it didn't do that. Anyway, now we can go here. Now that, you know, that lets you convert. Oh, do you know what? I think I might take it anyway, just because I don't really use the pickpocket. But, you know, we get a lot of 1s. 1s work well in our deck is the idea, right? Poison deals the number of damage equal to the number of poison. Oh, it does then, okay. I think I'll take that, even though I might not end up using it, just because I don't actually want to use the gold pickpocket one anymore. I'm not sure what I'd swap it with, really. Could take out the lantern. I don't feel like that's been particularly helpful, as much as you might think it would be. That one's actually, yeah, that one allows us to turn the higher ones into lower ones. Now I think about it, let's go with that one. And then we want to go see if we can get some more loot. So over here we go. Loud Bird, I think, wrecked us on one of the previous runs. Right, so we can get 12 over here. But what I could also do is split the 6 in 2. Oh, there's also the odd for the Echo Blast. I think I'm going to put that on there. Yeah, that looks good. I think I'm going to use this. Just spam the heck out of that thing. I think upgrading that dagger would have worked really well with the unlucky roll. Because all of those attacks would have been doubled, basically. As would, you know, ones with higher dice. So we could put the 3 on there. And even will dodge the next attack. I like the sound of that. Oh, it's also got dodge, I've just noticed. So if I put that on, it lines us up pretty well for the next thing. And we'll do that too. What happens if I do that? Huh. Then I can actually do 1 damage to it. Oh, maybe I should have used the staff then. Oh well. We're learning, we're learning. Okay, so it's got a dodge. But we're looking good. We're looking like we're in good shape. So I kinda want to. I'm gonna split that. Right. I'm gonna drop a 1 on the dagger. A 1 on the staff. I'm gonna dodge the next attack and then put 4 there for the first aid kit, basically, and that. That's good. That's good. It's got a burn. We got a dodge. Right. Been weakened twice here. Lockpick and first aid kit. Interesting. So the 6 would do well for the staff, but remember it's got the dodge. So we'll put a dagger in there. Then we get to do that. And we get to do that. I feel like we're doing much better than we did last time we encountered this one. So it's got a dodge. We got 2 weakens. What are they? The staff and the dagger. So now it's a max 2 there. Now I could activate the staff, but it doesn't really feel worthwhile, does it? So I think what I'm going to do is that. Then put the 3 on... Yeah. Ah, max 1. I guess we'll get that number down a little further. I'm going to cough, by the way. Oh, all better. All better now. Squawk! That was my attempt at making a slightly squawkish sound with my voice, and I realised it failed massively. Right, can we get 9 damage on this round? I don't think so. But it's got the dodge, so we probably need to bait that first. Okay, then... I kind of want the even for the dodge, so... Or I could split it. I could split it in 2, but no, I'm going to do this. We'll see it out. Right, I need to mute again. Right, there we go. Oh, let's see what we've got in the chest. Detonator. Do 1 damage for every. Yeah, you need a different card to work with that one. Need some synergy. God, I'm having trouble with my voice. Right, I need the toilet. I think I'm going to nip to the toilet and try and sort my voice out. What we'll do, though, is we'll take that so that we have max health before this one, where we're probably going to level up. So where is my BRB button? There it is. Peeps, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We got a question in chat asking if this game has PvP. It doesn't have multiplayer or anything like that. It'd be kind of interesting to play against someone else's deck though, right? Should we curse our enemy? I could also activate the staff straight away. We kind of, I'll tell you what, we'll try that. Yes, I remember encountering that, okay. So we'll get that ready for the next one. Let's do this. Split the dice in two. Take that, Kraken! You hideous sea creature. You abominable thing of the depths. Curse good on enemies, absolutely dreadful for you. Yeah, because it's a 50% chance. You don't know if it's going to affect you or not, right? Right, so that dice is not a 4. That one is not a 4. Let's go ahead and put the 6 on that. Right, is this a 3? So it's higher than a 3. That one was lower. So... Wait, split... Oh, I don't know. I don't know what... Oh, God. Is one of those a 4? Okay. It was a 5! Goodness me. So it must have been a 6 and split it into a 1 or something. I don't know. Either way, I think we did okay. Just, we don't want to take too much damage. Right, now, this will be, I think the first thing that you use counts as a curse, right? So that's not a 4. That's not a 4. Let's split one of them in 2. Okay, we're still cursed. I like that it lets you drop these things anywhere. I feel like I don't want to use that because, well, 5 is, you know, it could be 8, it could be 5. Okay, I think I'm gonna use that there. This, it didn't even get used. Let's try and drop all of these on there. There we go. Something like that. Who knows if that was efficient or not. When the dice are blind, it just makes things more difficult. It doesn't make them easier. Gosh. Oh, I'm cursed. I'm blind. Even. Ooh. Oh, well, if 2 of these are even, that might be good. One is. Oh, but the other isn't. Let's therefore split that up. Oh, you would, wouldn't you? Cheeky devil. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do this. Right, so I get that health back up. And now it's only got 10 hit points, so we might be taking it out next time. It's just a 50% chance of something to fail, but once it's consumed, that chance goes away. Oh, right, so if you roll the odds 3 times in a row, the 4th time it could fail. Yeah, so if it fails straight away, it's probably, you know, you're more in control. I could curse the enemy, but no. I think we're going to end up using the unlucky roll on this. Oh, you would! Nice. Now we just need to do 4 damage, right? Can I? No, I can't even make use of the health kit, so there you go. But don't we get a... Yeah, we go up a level here anyway. Ah! So I could put 1s in there. That could have some serious synergy if I had that dagger thing from earlier, but no. Minimum of 3, split the dice into 3. How would that work with what we got? Again, both of these would have worked really well with that dagger, but no. I'm going to take the upgrade equipment. I like upgrading equipment, so more health, more frequently. Again, I'm very tempted for that dagger one since we rely on it. We use it a lot. I think I'm going to go with the dagger, you know. Then if we encounter another one of those cards again, maybe we already have one. No, we don't. But yeah, the synergy with the dagger I think is good because you know we get lots of ones. Okay, should I have visited that shop again? I think I might have made a mistake then. Anyway, the first one we can take on is the Snowman. He is weak to fire. Good. Because I like fire. Okay, an odd over there to do a freeze dice. Okay. Split the dice in two. I'm going to do that. Then this. So that we get the star fused. Then that. Nice. Can you go up a floor after going down, says A13? I don't think so. I don't think so. By the way, we've got 600 peeps tuning in today. Thank you everyone for joining me on a Sunday morning. Doing something deliberately a little different. Wanted to get my brain out of the Minecraft space and just have a bit of fun with a cool casual game. Anyway, hit the follow button if you... did I say that already? God, I just keep talking. Jeez. Shut up, X. You're making a fool of yourself. Right, let's go for that. Or I could drop it in. So I would do like a dice freeze and 2 damage, or 4 damage. I think I'll take the extra damage. Yeah, this guy's getting wrecked. A snowman with a 6-pack. The amount of curse that image is. Yeah, pretty crazy looking guy. So we can put a 5 in and a 4 and we can get healed up and do a lot of damage. And that leaves him with 2. See you later, alligator. I'm coming out of here with the health. Nice. So we want to get to the anvil at some point. Let's find out. Right, remember, dagger synergy is the thing I'm thinking about. Oh, it's offering me up a nudge blade. Do that and then get a new dice. Value -1. Huh. So if you put on a 2, I think it disappears and then you'd have a 1 replace it. Next equipment has +1 use this turn. All of that is not so great. So level 5 or level 5. I think we'll go for the skeleton because there's treasure. Ka-cha! Time to fight. Freeze would be bad for Snowman since he's looking at odds. You know what? Let's focus on this level. This guy's got 50 health, dang. Two-handed sword. So you combine 2 dice together and do that damage for the looks of it. Interesting. So for high rolls, us being able to use its ability might be good. I think we've got to get started on this, haven't we? And it doesn't actually make sense to split the dice in 2 for the dagger there. It does when they're above 3. So that's the synergy that those two have got. Anyway, 7 points of damage on it. Ooh, that's rough. Large damage coming in. Okay. But we've got a limit break on our side. So I think we're going to get the staff action underway. We need that health coming back round real soon. Look at that. Getting some damage in. We'll take these while we got them. Yeah, that's another thing. Always split a 1. Oh! Taking so much damage right there. I just got an achievement for that. 20 damage with a dagger. Wow, we did 20 damage with it. If I hadn't have made that upgrade, it would have been 10. But who knows how other upgrades would have affected things. Right, so we are cursed. We got away with it. Split that. See, the thing here is like 5s. Oh! Well, we're forced to use that, I guess. At least we got healed. Dang. So the high numbers hurt us a little there. Yikes. Now we've got our unlucky roll. But I might want to hold on to that because we only got to do 6 damage. Right, I'm going to roll the dice. Yes! I'm going to roll it again. Come on! Oh, we got cursed. Well, So I can knock this guy out. I don't think I want to hang on to get the 10, and I don't think it's achievable. So we'll take the victory, I think. Nice. What have we got here? Flip a dice upside down. I don't even know what that means. Invert it. 3 becomes a... wait. I guess it might... the physical layout of a dice. So the opposite side of a 6 I'd assume is a 1. So a 5 and a 2. And a 3 and a 4. So that means if we get 6s... yeah, I don't think that really synergizes well. Right, we want to get towards the anvil. I'm going to take the 8 health. And we're going to fight the direwolf. Yeah, chat is confirming it's probably 7s. I mean, it seems logical, doesn't it? I don't think it like affects the roll of the dice, however they're laid out, but that just seems like a logical way to do it. Oh, you know what? We don't examine this very often. But it tends to be... I don't think there's a lot here that your moves affect that often. So you don't have to think about it too much that way. Anyway, got the unlucky roll out of the gate here. I could split this in 2 or put... I'm going to split that one in 2 and put the 3 over here. Right, there you go. Take our unlucky roll and use Curse the Enemy. And do a little extra damage. So that might help us out a little bit. One less attack, possibly. Let's see if it gets cursed. Nope. Cursed! Good. Good. Right, we will... I'm not cursed, that's good. Put a 6 on that. Okay, the 4s are kind of useless, aren't they? So we'll have to use 1 on there. That makes a lot of sense. Then a 3 and a 1. Yeah, this direwolf is not doing too well against us. Okay, now we're cursed. And we've got 2 6s. I'm just going to chuck them. Yeah. That's how it goes. Right, I'm going to split that in 2, and I'm going to drop the 6 on the first aid kit. I'm going to try and get that one done. Oh, I can actually kill it off now, where I was thinking I kind of want to hang in here and get the first aid kit. But it's the last one on... okay, we'll just kill it. It's the last one on the level, isn't it? Oh no, it's not the last. It's the second to last. I'm sure we'll be okay. Right, what do we want to upgrade? So we're pretty set on what we got, but I don't think anything back here... that might have been something. Let's go to our equipment. So we could swap out lockpick and have it duplicate a dice. Now, I think that one might be a good shout. Or do we need to do more damage moving forward or heal quicker? Heal quicker. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with heal quicker. That one I think would have good synergy too. But we just need to generally heal a little quicker, I think. So we take on Singer. We get full health. So we might as well grab that now. And then next level will be the boss. Alrighty then. Let's see. Enemy moves. Sad verses. High notes. So I think we're looking at a 6. That means we heal immediately. I could actually not take that and do that, yeah. I'm going to put the 4 on there. Let's put the... guess might as well make it a 5, because I can't use the 4 now. Yeah, we want to leave that heal, just in case we need it a bit more. Like, if this fight goes bad, you know, getting the heal more effective, like it will be now, is a good idea. Limit break! Why is it... so my lockpick has been devalued. Oh, it only gives you 1 dice. That makes sense then, okay. Okay, So I think we're going to go here. And I'm actually going to save that for the next round because it has some synergy with the other card that we have. But with full health, which looks good. Right, and it's got that ability to do 12 damage. That's shocking. Okay, let's get those out of here. I think I'm going to use the 4 here, right? Or I could split it into... Let's split it. Yeah, then that. Yeah, this guy's... You're heading out of here. Or is it? It's taken away the +1. Huh. Well, next time we'll be healing up, by the looks of it. Oh, peeps are saying I should have used the high note. Yeah, I wasn't looking at that, was I? I was just looking at my own things. Okay. Well, you know. You live and you learn. Unless you're like me and you forget. There you go. See you later. Don't worry, because look, we're maxed out, you know. And now we've got an extra dice for the boss. So, off we go. Beatrice. That's the one that I fought before and beat. I beat Beatrice. Beat Rice. Let's go fight Beat Rice. Yeah. That's your name. Good old Beat Rice. Beatrice, I think that might actually be the correct pronunciation there. So, drop in that 6. Oh, that did a thing. Drop in that 5. Then we got the first aid kit ready for the next round. Right, off to a good start. Well, what's old Beat Rice gonna do, hey? What's that? Beat Rice? What do you mean? That's how you say that name, I'm sure of it. Okay, we've got the limit break, but we've got... Yeah, okay, right, this is easy. Drop that there. Put that on. Full health. Thank you. Split a dice in 2, don't mind if I do. Oh, you are taking some damage today, young lady. It's not going well for you, is it? This boss was kind of easy last time. I'm max health and whooping butt currently. Ava JC, thank you ever so much for the raid, and welcome all the raiders to the Dicey Dungeons. You are watching the end of a run. We are taking on the boss and whooping butt in the process. Okay, I do want to keep the first aid kit rolling, so we'll go for that. Then we'll put a 4 in it, so we use the staff. 3. We could dodge the next attack. I think I will. I will dodge your attack. Good old Beat Rice. Ava, thank you. Saying hope I have a good stream. We will do. We're actually coming to the end of the stream, so I'll be raiding someone else myself in a moment. But thank you ever so much. Greatly appreciated. Let's focus here for a second. We can heal up and get the staff ready. Although we won't be using it this time. Now we can do the bee sting. Yeah, I'm going to put... Well, it doesn't really matter what way round I do it, does it? Yeah, absolutely wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Don't forget, she can dodge. Don't use your higher damage attacks first. Oh yeah, there was probably something I wasn't paying attention to. Right, so you're going to dodge the first attack. Therefore, let's do that. Oh yeah, oh well, I got this as well. Yeah, this is lights out. It's too easy, that one. Too easy. I would say, I don't know, that wasn't terribly difficult compared to the first one. What we will do quickly... Okay, I got a feeling I know where this is going to land. I think it's going to land on the skull. I have a sneaky feeling. Oh, it landed on the skull again. Who would have thought? Anyway, I want to see what the next one is. So that's the next one. The robot. Okay, so just joking. I can definitely talk. Love to color. I love color-coded to-do lists and pushing myself to limits. Now, if we click on the first one, no more doors are unlocked yet. So go into this one. To unlock episodes, play a game with 5 contestants. Oh, it's literally explaining it to you. So if I were to start a run with this one, what's its special ability? Yeah, I'm just going to skip over all of that, although it probably told us what the ability was. Pea shooter. So you put a... Oh, right, you got to count down 5 to do 2 damage. That's interesting. This is a very interesting character. Auto roll. Jackpot guaranteed. Ready in 8 HP. Oh, this is probably its ability then. Calculate. What the heck? Do I have any dice? Can I click it again? What's this? Okay, I don't understand, but interesting. It's gambling. Well, that's what rolling the dice is anyway, right? Oh, so is there like a if I go too far over the top type dealio? So you get a 4, but you might roll a 6, but I got a 5. So then maybe if you roll a 6, you don't get the jackpot. That would be my guess. Very interesting. As you see though, each and every one of these has their own mechanics and whatnot. So there's like 6 different ways of play, and then there's more episodes later on. I'm definitely going to give this a bit more of a go when I got some downtime, just to see where it goes. But very fun mechanics, very interesting. I did initially think the depth of the game was a little bit shallow, but I think if you like the basic construct and the way you play through a level, then it's really, really good, really well done. I kind of like games like this where there's a little more strategic depth and more of a like grander sense of replayability, where like your run contributes something to your future gameplay. This is more like a resetting one where you get to like unlock something new to do each time, so it's cool. Check out Monster Trains to Simply Chris. I got mad into that game. That was one that had that level of depth, right? Where every time you kept playing it, you sort of got deeper and deeper into it and would have, you know, more things to unlock, and I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe this stuff, right? But anyway, yeah, very cool. Glad I streamed it. I might stream it again at some point in the future. Who knows? It's a fun, casual little game that we can play together, but that's going to be it from me today. Let's go see if anyone else is playing Dicey Dungeons on the old stream, and we'll do a raid. Nope, I'm the only one. So, do I know anyone who's streaming? I'll send you over to X-Bias today, my friends, and I got to shoot, so just say them X says hello, but has got to shoot off. So there you go. The raid, you can do that. Thank you to everyone who's subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. Thanks to all my patrons, all the peeps gifting subs, and all the mods, and I'll see you again soon. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.